Greetings and welcome to another catch-up episode. We are going to turn on our cat cam very soon. Greetings to anyone tuning in, particularly if you're live. I'm just going to set up the live chat for today's live stream in case anyone wants to leave a comment, and we will put it on the screen. So bear with me while we do that, and we will be getting started. Let's just see what the cat cam's doing at the minute. Yeah, we got our Tom sleeping exactly the same spot as he was in the last time we switched on the live camera. We will certainly be going down and seeing who else is around. We've got a few of them in tonight. I'll be back with you in a second. Okay, we certainly have the live chat up on, going. So if you're tuning in, you want to say hello, please, by all means, leave a message in the live chat. Similarly, if you're watching this after we've streamed this live and you want to leave a comment or hit the thumbs up button, the like button, it's always appreciated. As I said, we are going to be turning on the cat cam in just a couple of minutes.
Analyze. Analyze. Analyze.
Okay, I'm going to go down in just a second and interact with the cat cam, which I'll turn on now. As always, audio can be a bit hit and miss with the live cam, so apologies if you hear anything like screeching or terrible noise. Hopefully it'll be drowned out by the music we got playing. I'll just check you can hear that. Okay. Yeah, it seems to be playing all well and good this end. Okay, I'll be back with you shortly. Okay, here we are at the cat cam, and here we've got Tom having a rest. There you go, we are moving. It's not just a static image. Hopefully you can hear us okay. Here in this part of the United Kingdom, it is a cold night actually, and all the cats seem to want to be in. So we're fortunate in that we have 5 with us at the moment. We've got the lovely Tom that you see here. We've got the lovely Peach with us tonight. Very beautiful cat, but she does have outbursts of anger sometimes, particularly towards her own kittens. She's hissed at me and scratched me a couple of times if I've been bugging her. Hang on, let me just try and get a bit more light on the subject. Yeah, she's like all of us. She don't want to be bothered too much. She just wants to chill out. Can be affectionate, can enjoy sort of cuddling up to us, but annoy her and you will certainly know about it, which you gotta love that in a cat. Okay, another one who, well, he's got sharp claws, that's for sure. He's also in his favourite place, another tabby, just like Tom, who you saw at the beginning of this. It is Jerry, our lovely Jerry. He is actually son of Peach, who we just saw a second ago. Unfortunately, they don't get on too well. I'm not sure if you can hear him purring. I'll put the camera next to him. That's a good sign. Apparently purring is to do with when cats try and relax themselves, or is that wagging their tail? It's one or the other. I mean, purring is a sound of contentness. Maybe it's wagging their tail actually, is where they're, or maybe purring. They've got a lot of pent up emotion. Either they're excited or they're extremely happy, and they just need to bring things down a bit, so they purr. Beautiful Jerry, the tabby. My wife asked me the other day, actually, she was specifically talking about Peach, who we will go and look at now. This one, she said, do you think Peach is a long-haired cat? Because I certainly thought she was, but when we took them to the VETS, we don't say that word out loud. When we took them to the VETS, they didn't, or the person we spoke to didn't seem to think. I mean, I wondered if she had part Maine Coon in her, or is it Russian Coon or Maine Coon? From what I can tell, a Maine Coon is just a Russian Coon with a different name. She certainly has a very long, bushy tail. And when she first came over, that was the 2 most noticeable things about this cat were the wispy bits in her hair. They look like little whiskers, and her fluffy tail. And but yeah, the person we spoke to didn't seem to think they were particularly long-furred. And I know there are cats with much longer fur, but she's certainly got the longest of them all. This beautiful fluffy bit around the side of her head. I'll go back to Jerry, who is now sat up. Here is that bushy tail I was talking about. Yeah, compared now, when we look at their mother, when we look at Peach, her tail doesn't actually seem that bushy compared to her kittens. However, the bushiest tail of them all has got to be the black cat, Charlie, who we will see before the end of this stream. I'm not sure if they want. Let's get the treats out. I'll leave you on Tom a sec while I get them some treats. Come on in, Jerry, what should give you? These should bring them out. By the way, lovely to see Joe come on in the live chat. Thanks for tuning in today. Hope you're doing well. I'm a supporter of my content, so yeah, extra great to see you're in the chat today. Yeah, we were talking about bushiness of tails. This is our Tom. He shouldn't mind me messing with his tail. This is a standard cat tail, or what I consider standard anyway. So Jerry's eagerly watching me break up these treats. I've lost my monitor. Hang on, to monitor the live chat. There we go. Tom's not a massive fan of these. Or he is, I suppose, but Jerry loves them. You can probably hear Jerry purring as it is. And of course we'll give some to Peach, who is here with us, mother of Jerry. Yeah, I don't think they're big fans of it when I'm trying to do it video and feeding them at the same time, because they're like, can you just focus on giving us food, please? That's what we're supposed to be doing. Oh, Jerry's very touched on. I'm not leaving a very good view here, am I? My apologies. Okay, we'll leave you with Tommy eating some treats while I let Jerry out the back door a minute. Cats tend to want to spend about 10 minutes deciding whether or not they're going out or if they're staying in. And so we open the back door for them. And yeah, they'll just spend 10 minutes thinking, am I going out? Oh, sorry, Peach, I didn't give you anything today. Okay, well, I'll turn the camera off a second while I move the camera, and we'll see what other cats we can find. Okay, apologies for the poorly lit room. Here is the lovely Melba. Sorry, Melba, didn't mean to do that. Yeah, they've all been sleeping all day pretty much. It's getting to the point now where they really need to go out. If they don't go out soon, you know, there's a danger that we don't want accidents. We have to be very diligent and watch them closely to make sure they don't have an accident, as it were. Yeah, I've just turned the light on in this room, so it should be gradually getting better. Yeah, this is our lovely, apparently this is a tuxedo cat. I'd never heard them referred to as such a thing, a tuxedo cat. I would have just called him black and white. She's another offspring of Peach, who we saw a minute ago. And we'll go and have a look at Charlie in just a sec. Okay, a dark cat in a poorly lit room. Again, I've only just turned this light on, so hopefully it will brighten up and we'll be able to see little Charlie's features. Shame I can't put the torch on this phone. Maybe I can. Hang on. Nope. Unfortunately not. So yeah, sorry. He's probably quite difficult to see, particularly on my screen anyway. Yours might be brighter, I'm not sure. Oh, another thing I like to do.
If you want it, you can have it.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, you can change the camera settings so that the image quality isn't quite as good. Balanced, yeah, I think that's what we want. Or smooth and cool. I don't know. We'll keep it on balance. Hopefully it's watchable as it is. Hopefully you can hear him purring. You can certainly see his little teeth there. Oh, Charlie, yeah, he's got the fluffiest tail of them all. He's hiding it at the moment, but it is quite a tail, that's all I can say. I did a pilot episode of a live stream called Cat's Tales, where I was going to tell a tale of each of the cats. Perhaps I'll do some more. And I was going to illustrate it with a cat's tail, obviously. And I was going to use Charlie's tail. Where is it? There we go. Ouch, it just whacked me. Probably not, might not be able to see it that well in this light, but yeah, Charlie, the bushiest of all tails. Again, another cat that's been in sleeping all day, so I'm guessing at some point they're going to want to go out. Just like sleeping in the window with the radiator on. And obviously all the heat rises and he enjoys that. Hey Charlie. Okay, I'll be back on the cat cam in just a minute. Okay, I'll be back on the live cam in just a second. We'll take this video that you can see on the left side of your screen. It is from, let me see what, that was I think Wednesday or Thursday evening. I did a about 15-20 minute live stream, I think, directly from my mobile phone, and they're quite useful because then I can then use them to fill up the gap when I've not got, when I'm playing the cat cam, the live cam, and I switch it off. Yeah, we've got the live chat on the screen now. Hopefully you can read that okay. Joker Man, if I didn't say it once, I'm sure I have. Great to see you in the live chat, but just in case my microphone wasn't working or something, you didn't hear me. Yeah, thanks for tuning in this evening. Okay, we'll be turning that cat cam back on in just a second because I want to make sure that just coming to check the computer to make sure everything's playing back alright, and it seems to be. Okay, back in a second. Okay, we're back on the cat cam. Melba, the little black and white cat's gone back to sleep, so we will let her rest. Although it's nice to watch her resting. Oh, do you hear that purr? Hang on, if I put the microphone close. Sounds like she's snoring, but she's actually purring. Okay, and here we have Peach once again. I'll leave the camera on her. Actually, Jerry wants to come back in. Yeah, there's Jerry getting back in his favourite spot next to the radiator. Do you know it's said that cats can withstand much higher and lower temperatures than humans? I've seen Jerry with his head pressed against this radiator, like on these metal bars. That's why I try and put this over to give him a bit of padding. But yeah, with the radiator on, you know, coming out pretty hot, far too hot for me to put my hand in it for more than 5 seconds. And he was just there sleeping with his head against the radiator. I thought, wow. I mean, the fur must give him an element of protection, obviously. But I just couldn't believe he could withstand that sort of temperature. It was like, fair play, Jerry. Jerry's keeping on for more sticks. And actually, no, he didn't like the sticks. I'll give him some good old-fashioned... Oh, sorry, Jerry. Actually, you can be quite fussy. These, maybe because they're different. They all seem to quite like these. Daily Eats, they're called. Salmon crunchy cushions. Right, Jerry. Do you want to try some? Peach, if you want any. Yeah, apologies. It's hard to do 2 things at once. It's hard to control the camera and break up or give them food. So, yeah, you don't necessarily get to see them getting their treats. When you've got 5 cats living with you, right, regularly, Peach comes and goes. Splodge, the little black and white, the beautiful black and white stray cat that we had coming to us. We haven't seen him in over 2 weeks now. But yeah, when you've got that many, it's not long before you have to go shopping and make sure you keep constantly buying cat treats. They certainly love them. Right, let's get the 2 tabbies on the screen. Okay, Peach has just jumped down. She wants to go out now. Okay, I will leave you watching Tom nibble his treats and probably have a rest. And I'll be back with you in a second. Yeah, I don't want to repeat myself. I said something a minute ago, but I realised I have the microphone muted. And that's to say, yeah, we've got the live chat up on screen. Thanks to Joe Command for taking the time to say hello in it. And if anyone else is either A, tuned in, or B, just wants to get their name on the screen, please feel free to leave us a comment in the chat before we finish. How long have we been going, actually? Yeah, we're not going to be streaming too long. Okay, I'm going to leave the camera on, excuse me, Jerry, for a couple of seconds. And while he enjoys some treats, I'll be back with you in just a second. Okay, we've been streaming for over half an hour now, so we'll be carrying on for probably about another at least 10 minutes and then see what happens. Sometimes we get visitors turn up. We've already had Pat come round. He's another black and white cat. Yeah, neighbour told me she calls him Patches because he has got quite a lot of patches all over him. Okay, one thing I often do, well, I think I've done it in every stream so far, maybe not the first couple, but in most of these live streams, I've suggested a recommendation. Or what's Jerry looking at? I'm not actually at the camera in a minute at the moment, so I'm wondering if one of the others has either got down into the kitchen. Who knows? We'll let him wash himself in peace for a second. Yeah, something I do often on these live streams is mention other channels that I think are worthy of checking out. And I did come across a channel just the other day, or not long ago. It's not exclusively cat videos, but they do put some on. It's called Kitties and Pitties too. I'm gonna hit the subscribe button now and recommend you do likewise. Let's plagiarize a bit of their content and watch a couple of seconds of it. Although we're not plagiarizing the sound, of course. Yeah, we'll hit the thumbs up button. And if you like dogs, then they've also got some pit bulls. Oh, how beautiful. Yeah, Kitties and Pitties is a channel I would recommend. Okay, we will go back to the cat cam, see what Jerry is up to. He's washing him. Oh, Jerry, we don't want to see you. Oh no, he's okay. Yeah, I will go round once more with the cat cam and see what they're all doing before we finish for the evening. Okay, I'm back at the cat cam. And before we leave, we will certainly finish up and thank the stars of the show. We have the lovely Jerry here. Thank you, Jerry, for being an active member of today's live stream. Look, listen to that purr. I hope you can hear it. Jerry is a very, he's got a very handsome face. Lovely little cat. Okay, who else are we thanking? Big thanks, of course, to Tom for taking part in today's live stream. If you haven't heard this 100 times already, yeah, Tom's our nearly 15 years old. Like 14, well, he's actually 14 years as far as we know. We don't know his exact date of birth. We estimate it to be, we've given him May 27, because that was the day my wife and I became a couple. Back in 2005, wow. And so, although we think he was probably born a couple of weeks later in 2009, yeah, we think he was probably born around June 2009. We've given him May 27th as his birthday. We are fortunate to know the actual birthday of Jerry, as Peach, who has now gone out. She gave birth to them here. I want to say 3rd of September. It was either the 2nd or the 3rd of September 2022. I'll have to check the calendar for that. It was a Saturday, I know that much. Peach had she was a regular visitor to us. She was very timid when she first came over. Like, almost, we wonder if it was a bit of an act, either that or she was already pregnant. She was just being super cautious. But she was very, like, compared to what she's like now. Actually, we had to have someone come out and look at our gas boiler the other day, and they were making all sorts of rackets, clattering around. All the other cats dashed out. They were terrified. They didn't like the noise. She just, curled up, carried on sleeping with it all going on around her. It didn't bother her in the least. When she first came over, she was terrified of like to the point where we would drop a few dreamies in front of her, and then she would nibble them really cautiously and then run off. And then it got to the point, because it was the summer when she first started coming over, we had our back door open, and she would creep in, make sure we saw her, or make sure I saw her, so that I would give her some food, and then go running off like she was really scared, but make sure she wasn't too far away so that she could have some of the treats that we had for her. Anyway, yeah, she came from a house where they had 10 other cats or something like that, or 7 other cats, I think it was. And yeah, she needed space for her kittens, and she fortunately chose us. We just had one other cat at the time, Tom, plus maybe 1 or 2 visitors, and then she gave us 3 kittens on that Saturday afternoon, and was pretty much lived with us ever since. So yeah, Jerry's about 1 year and 3 months old, 2 months. Thanks also to the lovely Melba for taking part in today's stream. She's trying to rest now, so I'm not going to bother her too much. She's in her current favourite place, which is on the arm of the sofa. And yeah, so big thanks to little Melba for being with us today. And finally, a big thanks to little Charlie for being his chirpy little self, although he's just been sleeping pretty much. It's always good to see him. Yeah, a real menace, this one. The pest from the west, I call him. Because if there's a way to make mischief, he will find it. But we wouldn't have him any other way. We absolutely love him. Keeps us on our toes. Wakes me up most mornings, probably. One way or another. Sitting on my stomach. He knows. He just knows how to wake me up. He sits on a very particular point. If I'm bled on my back, of course. Or he knows just where to put his claw, where it will wake me up. Without throwing him off. Yeah, lovely little Charlie, brother of Jerry and Melba, another one of the 3 kittens that were born here back in September 2022. Sorry you can barely see him. This room isn't particularly well lit. Okay, we're gonna start bringing this live stream to a close now, as we are fast approaching the hour mark. 48 minutes I think I've been streaming for. If anything spectacular happens, yeah, we don't have Peach unfortunately to say hello to, because she's gone out.
Analyzed.
Right, if anyone wants to give us a hello in the live chat. Actually, speaking of the live chat, before we finish, I'm going to put a link to the channel I suggested called Kitties and Pitties. Hang on, how long have they been?
Analyzed.
Just want to see. Yeah, it looks like they exclusively put out shorts, which is fair enough.
Analyzed.
It looks like they
Analyzed.
have got some good stuff. Yeah, so
Analyzed.
okay, well, I'll share a link to their channel in the chat right now. Oh, let me bring it up once more, just so you know what I'm referring to. Sorry, we did watch a couple of seconds with their content. I think it was this video we watched for a second. Yeah, remember to give them a thumb up, and if you want to leave a comment in their video and let them know that Chronicles of the Cats mentioned them. In fact, I'm going to do that myself. Hi, we watched some of your videos in my recent live stream. Hope you don't mind. ... I did share a link to your channel. Right, I've not actually done that yet, so here goes. So I'm not called a liar. Let me bring up the live chat. Hang on a minute. I'll have to hide our display though. Right. Kitties and Pitties channel. If you're watching this after the live stream and you want to check out the channel, I will leave a link to it in the description of today's video. Right, let's bring the live chat up so you can see. There it is, bottom one. Okay. Much going on the cat cam. Nope, still Jerry just relaxing. Yeah, in case you wondered why the screen kept, why the image kept flicking from Jerry relaxing. If I turn off the live cam, then so you're not looking at a blank bit of screen, we've got this pre-recorded bit of footage on, which was the live stream I did Wednesday night. So sorry if it's a bit misleading me saying live cat cam, because it isn't always live cat cam. But at the same time, I've had the live cam on and not had the write-in, so it balances itself out, I guess. Right, we're gonna start wrapping up in a minute. I'm gonna mute my microphone for the last time. I'm gonna thank anyone who's taken the time to tune in. I'm gonna scroll some names along the top, one of which is Joker Man, who was in the live chat, as they have supported my work. If you want to know how you can get your name up on the screen, then please do check out the links in the description, as there are some suggestions of other places you can find me. I'm not only on YouTube, I'm also on, check out the links in the description. You will see all the locations for yourself. Right, I guess, it just leaves for me to humbly request, if you want to hit the thumbs up button before you leave, to show your appreciation. If you enjoyed today's stream, that would be much appreciated. I hope you've all, wherever you are having a good Saturday so far, and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Subscribe to this channel if you want to catch any upcoming videos. And final reminder to check out the links in the description of today's video. Right, I'm going to leave you listening to some music. And watching a bit of live cam. If anything interesting happens in the next sort of couple of minutes before we end the stream, then I'll let you know. Like say Oliver turns up. Otherwise, that'll be it for us now. We'll be finishing up. Okay. Thanks for tuning in. Take care and see you again.
Yeah.